Alright, just finished putting a coat of cobalt blue and white, a mix of cobalt blue and white on the canvas. Some of you guys complain that videos don't have commentary. I try to put commentary on most of the videos, but sometimes it's really time consuming and editing and stuff like that, and it's really it's easier to just film it and then edit it, because at this time the channel is too small, the views are too low to really get invested. But I hear you loud and clear, and I do my best to add more commentaries to the videos. So this one is gonna be with commentary, and I'm gonna explain to you what I do. I'm gonna take some cobalt blue on this flat brush and just gonna come on top right around the corners and apply some darker blue to create some perspective with our sky. And I'm gonna use a mister bottle, give it a couple of mists, and bring in my mix of cobalt blue and white, and just go ahead and blend it. So the sky will be a little bit darker on top. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and drop a few indication of clouds in the sky, so have some movement. For that, I'm gonna use some ultramarine blue, some cobalt blue, some white, and I'm gonna make my darker mix, my shadow color first, and then later on come with some lighter value, some white, and do the highlights. So I'm gonna start up here, and I'm just gonna drop in shapes. I want to go a bit darker so you guys can see. This is just a shadow color for these clouds. I know it's quite light, but once we apply the white and go with the highlights, it will start making more sense. And I'm gonna intentionally break the paint, soften a few edges, just like that. We want these clouds to be very soft. And I'm gonna go ahead. Now as we move to the distance, this canal is gonna have less volume and less details, so I'm gonna bring some of my sky color and just blend with it. Right now when the paint is wet. And create some distant movement in the sky. Maybe we can bring this up a notch, just like that. Just wiggle your brush. Really, all sort of happy accident, you know, happens on the canvas. Some underpainting for this clouds, and this is going to be the dark, the shadow part of this clouds, and we're going to go over them and apply highlights and everything else. So just like that, usually really side of the brush rather than the tip of the brush, as you see here, and apply this mixture of blue. Really no perfection yet, no details, no real finish work here, just applying some of these colors, getting the shape the way we want, the way I want, maybe not the way you want. You can do in your painting, you can use your technique, whatever you like. It's your world. Your clouds don't have to look like mine. So I'm going to do this, and right at the bottom I'm going to come and rub my finger like that and just soften some of those hard edges. And be mindful of the light, where the light is coming in. Most of this cloud's going to get highlighted, so it's not that important here. But so you see that dark over there, I'm going to keep. Okay, if I move with white right over that, then I'm going to lose that dark separator between my clouds, and you're not going to have like layers. You know, painting is all about layering. And I'm going to go ahead and apply these highlights to these clouds like that, so the shadow is there. I don't have to worry about the shadow. Now I have that shadow color available to me in this cup, so if I need to blend, I can bring it in. Okay, because this is acrylic paint dries quickly, so this may not be, you may not be able to blend. If you find it hard to blend, just apply your shadow color. For example, over here, I'm going to bring the shadow color again and just apply over there, just right there. Here we go. And then just blend the two together, easy peasy, really no big deal. Again, same idea. And I'm not really using straight white. I'm using the slightly lower value of the sky color, a little bit white mixed within, but this is really the sky color that we had. The reason it looked lighter, because we are going against dark. In certain areas you can really light up the clouds, just a few areas, and just like that you can go ahead and create decent, believable clouds. And then don't forget to soften those hard edges. So right now I'm using the side of the brush. I'm going in a circular fashion, just like that, creating some movement, applying some highlights. I don't want a lot of layering also. 1, 2, 3, 4, like it looks unnatural. So probably this is the last layer that I'm using. That's it. I'm gonna go ahead, just smoosh some paint around here. I'm gonna get rid of that dirty looking, you know, clouds, the underpainting. At this point, just applying paint and softening the edges and stuff like that. If you're not comfortable using your fingers, you're afraid of paint toxicity and stuff like that, you can either use gloves or use a blender brush. It doesn't matter. This is acrylic paint, you know, you can easily wash it with soap and water, you know. If your paint is too dry like mine, it will, you know, be a bit difficult, you know. So add some water, you can, or mixing medium to your paint. You can do that. And I forgot to mention, you can also use extender mediums, retarders, extender mediums, to really prolong your working time with this paint. Let's go ahead and apply some of that lighter value around here. Another trick that you can use is you can pick up both colors on your brush. Pick up some blue and some white, so as you blend, you know, you have both colors on the brush at the same time. Like over here, I have blue and I have white, so blending would be easier, you know. You can do that too. So many different techniques, so many different tricks. A few more adjustments here and there, and I think we can, you know, stop working on these clouds. I think the overall shape is what I wanted, and you know, again, you have to know where to stop. Maybe we can work on this a bit more. Maybe it's good enough, I don't know, but the technique, at any rate, the technique will stay the same. Even if you want to continue working on it, you can, adding more details, fine-tuning, bringing more highlights, changing the shapes as you go. If you feel like, you know, some other way works better, maybe some more highlights, maybe make them a bit darker, maybe lighter, all that, you know, same technique, we can continue working on it. And you can bring it to another level. Alright, so I hope you found this video helpful. You know, as much as I can, I will try to put commentaries on the videos, but sometimes, you know, it's just easier to paint and, you know, caption it later on. But I hope you don't forget to drop a like before you go. Take care and have fun painting.